Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and place to be, it's Debsy. Boop, that's me, boop, Debsy. Hey guys, and happy Friday. It is Friday. Thank God, that was an exhale to end all exhales. The first week of the year is done, and I hope everybody had a great week, a great day. I didn't have anything planned out. I thought that we could just have a little chit chat, talk about how the week had gone, maybe interject a few other things in there. I had I had worked all day, and then they had said, "Hey, listen, we have more work that needs done. So if anybody wants to come in and work overtime, it's really technically not overtime because we had the holiday, we had like 8 hours off holiday time. So it's technically not overtime, but I said, sure. The reason why I said, yeah, sure, is because last year I took the approach in my mind of like, we're going to work 8 hours and then we're going to leave. And that's what we're going to do. But this year I was like, okay, well, here and there, I may throw a little extra time in there just to show that I am a team player. And so I stayed for about an hour and a half. So it's a little more money. It's not overtime, but it's a little more money. Oh, by the way, I have right here my tea. Since this month is, among other things, hot tea month, I have my favorite, and that is peppermint tea with 1 packet of stevia. So I did that. So by the time I was done with that, I was like, oh, I'm a little tired. So let's just have a chat. Also, it didn't help that my hip is just starting to hurt me, So it's hurt me. And let me clarify by saying it hurts. So me and Eileen, in case you don't know, this is my cane, and I named her Eileen. If you're an 80s kid, then you'll get the reference that when I say, "Come on, Eileen," it's just a great song. Come on, Eileen, so that's Eileen. So I have been walking around with Eileen today in the house. And going down the steps is a little difficult, and bending down is a little difficult. So we're just thankfully it's work from home, because if I had to hoof it around downtown Pittsburgh, I don't think I could do that. I know I wouldn't be able to do that. Oh, you know what? I wanted to show you guys. I was looking through one of my purses today, and I found my badge. Wait a minute. I'm going to show you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I went out and I got my my work badge. I want to show you guys. And I want to make sure that I cover up where I work and my name, because I don't need all that out there. Okay, look at those curls. Look at the hair. Look at the long hair. Oh my gosh. Listen, I love this picture. This is one of my favorite pictures I have ever taken in all my life. I had gotten this, this was a retake because I lost my badge. And when you lose your work badge, back in the day, they would charge you $10. So I lost my badge and I had to go in for a retake. I wish that they could use this picture for like every picture that ever goes out for me. Like, I think it's such a good picture. But listen, it took me 3 tries to get this right. Like, it took me 3 tries to get this picture, and one of my friends that was there was like, I said, I don't know, the first picture, I was like, I think this is a nice picture. She's like, no, ask if you can get retaken. And then the second picture I blinked, which I usually do. And I was like, can I please just have one more? And my friend was like, is there some way that we can get a wind machine in here? Your hair's really good today. And they said no. And they were getting a little annoyed. They were like, no. So I did this one. I really like this. I do. I wish I could use this as my driver's license photo. The driver's license photo, I'm not even going to show you that one. That one is one of the ones that I don't show anybody because I look like a snow beast. Like, and I remember that day vividly because I planned on getting my picture retaken. And so I went up, I got my hair styled. This was before I went to Tony. I remember going to I think it was JCPenney Hair Salon. I went up, I got my hair done because the mall was there, and then close by was the driver's license place. So I was like, I'll get my hair done. It'll look perfect. It looked so good. I got in my car, I drove over to the driver's license place, and I got out of the car, and then this big wind gust was like, and it just went like all over the place. Like, looked terrible. So I went in and I was trying to fix my hair. And at the time I didn't have glasses that were like shaped like this. I don't know why I thought these glasses at the time looked so good on me, and they didn't, but they were like the little ones that, let me draw it. Let me show you. Let me draw it on a napkin if I can. But they were very thin. I don't know why I thought they looked good on me. I tell you why I thought they looked good on me, because I really love Tina Fey. And I believe Tina Fey had glasses somewhat like this. Wait. That might even be too like, they were like that kind of, I'm a terrible drawer. Wait, we're gonna try this one more time. Hold on, talk amongst yourselves. This is gonna be the last one that I do. Oh, that's terrible, But this was the gist of it. It was like these were the glasses, like those, you know what I mean? Like thin, what are they called? What's that shape called? Like this. Okay, so it was that. And I always have more chins than a Chinese phone book. So I walk in and I'm like, okay, let me take my glasses off. And let me hold my head up a little bit. So, you know, like if you go, I'm not going to do it because I'll look like a bullfrog. But when you do it, and then you got like chin, then you got like Jabba the Hutt chin. But, you know, if you put your neck out and you put it up a little bit, you don't want to be like, but, you know, put it up a little bit instead of like down, then it doesn't look as bad. So I tried to like I took my glasses off and I was like, and the lady was just like, smile, put your head down, put your glasses on. I was like, and it looks terrible. And it looks absolutely terrible. So anytime I have to show my driver's license, I'm like, I look like a snow beast. I'm just gonna tell you, I look terrible. I do. And the last time I had to renew my driver's license, I was just so lazy that I said, I just renewed it over. Did I renew? I renewed it online, I think. And I was just like, yeah, we'll just keep that. I hope I don't get lazy when it's due next time. Oh, it is such a terrible picture. I found a picture last night. I was looking through pictures and I found a picture last night, and it was of me and my mom, my brother's ex-wife, my grandma on my mother on my mom's side, my grandmother, my mother's mother, my mother's sister, so my aunt, my cousin, my two cousins, and my one cousin's wife. And it is a really nice picture to look at it. You know, you're looking like, oh my gosh, you know, my cousin Missy, she don't even look like that now. Or, oh my gosh, Stephanie was so young. Or like Melinda, Melinda was so nice. And she's not with my brother anymore. And you're like, oh, wow, my grandma had passed, my aunt had passed. So the only ones that are really in like that really like that we talk to now is like my cousins and my other cousin's wife, Janice. Yeah, and my mom was like, oh, this is such a nice picture. I want to show this. I was like, don't show this to anybody. I look fatter than a barn. Don't you dare show anybody. She's like, I think you look nice. You have a nice smile. I look terrible. So, listen, I know a lot of times I'm like, I don't really care, but sometimes I do care. So, how did I get on that subject? And where am I going next? Anyways, okay. So my my hip is not doing so great. So we got Eileen. Although I'm gonna say, let's talk about this week. This week, I actually stuck to my watching what I eat. I have not had a lot of sugar at all, and the only real sugar that I have had is coming from like oranges, and I had an apple. So, and I had a little bit of honey in a tea earlier today, but nothing like I had eaten before, because before I was eating cookie on cookie on cookie on cookie. So, I have not had any of that. I have stuck to my mindful mornings. I have not woken up and immediately went on my phone here at the table. So that was good. Yeah. Today I did not finish this. I got everything except the exercise. So that's not great, but my hip was not feeling that great today. What else? Listen, I ended up watching, this year, I want to actually, when I say I want to watch this, I want to watch something, and then I want to finish it. There's been so much talk about this movie, about It Ends With Us, because of the whole lawsuit that was brought. I had sworn that when it came out, I wasn't going to go see it just because, listen, don't come for me, but I've never been that big a fan of Blake Lively's. I didn't watch Gossip Girl. She's beautiful. She really is beautiful. But I heard before all of this drama that not a lot of her co-stars got along with her. Like, you know, the cast of Gossip Girl, they still follow each other. She's the only one they don't follow. And it seems like not a lot of them had a great time filming with her. So, and how she handled marketing It Ends With Us, I was like, nah, I don't have to see that. And honestly, I know this is an unpopular opinion. I tried to read the book. I couldn't get through it. I didn't like it. I might be one of 3 people that did not like it. And that's okay. But I thought, okay, after all of this news that had come out with like her complaint, and then he sued the New York Times for like $250 million. I was like, let's watch it. I'm going to tell you right now, listen, all these lawsuits aside, he's fine. I mean, he is fine. If I had a neurosurgeon that looked like that, I'd be walking in every single week like, I got a headache. Can you help me? Don't cut my head open. Can you just help me? Can you massage my head or something? Oh my gosh. But listen, who in the world, because we heard that like that she wanted all of like she wanted a big say in everything. To me, I think she's doing all of this because she wants control of that movie. And everything that's come out about her and Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds had me fooled. Listen, Ryan Reynolds had me fooled. I don't think he's as great a guy as people say he is. I'm just saying. And then back in the day, didn't they get married on plantation and then come out and we're like, we didn't know that it was a plantation. But then she goes on to make a clothing line that's celebrating like antebellum clothing or the antebellum age. Antebellum. Look it up. Blake, look it up. You should know what antebellum means. She don't care. And if you go back before that, listen, I don't know that I would trust her because before Ryan Reynolds was married to her, Ryan Reynolds was married to Scarlett Johansson. And you know that Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds met on the Green Hornet. Is that what it's called? No, the Green Lantern. And she showed up with her baked goods. I mean, figuratively and literally. She showed up making him baked goods and he was like, who's this? I might need to get some of those those biscuits. You can't tell me she didn't steal him. Come on, you can't tell me he didn't cheat on her. That's what I'm saying. But listen, what was I even talking about? So anyways, they had a professional stylist and she sure enough came up onto that film and was like, I think I should wear this. And I watched it to see what those, I don't know what those outfits was. And the one outfit that she did have on that was nice, she had to cover it up with that old Carhartt looking old farmhouse jacket that looked like it came out from Freight Liquidators. Come on. No, I will say. And if you have not seen it, in that first scene where they're talking about naked truths and he's all like, she's like, tell me yours. Well, wait, first of all, he's like, tell me yours. She's like, my first time I had sex, it was with a homeless man. I was like, no, why are you telling this to that man? You don't even know him. But then she's like, what's your naked truth? And he's like, I'm gonna have sex with you. Oh, boom. If I look like Blake Lively, dude, you can get it. You can get it. This year, listen, at the end of the year, I'm gonna make a cake, and it's gonna be the You Can Get It cake. Typically it's called smash cake, but this year it's gonna be You Can Get It cake. And I'm gonna write down 2 names right now. What's that dude's name? Okay. And here's what the 2 can get it. You can get it right there. You can get it. You can get it. If he was my brain surgeon, I would go in with a headache every week. So listen, I haven't read all of the, I haven't read hardly anything. I've gone off of like TikToks. But she came out with her complaint claiming, sexual harassment, schmexual harassment, and, him and his, what is it? PR person, coming up with like a smear campaign to like ruin her career. her career. I don't know how much of a career she got. I mean, anyways. And then he just came out saying he's suing the New York Times for like defamation, because apparently the text messages that she put out, they cherry picked. The New York Times cherry picked and took some stuff out that was in there. So I don't know. Listen, I'm just saying, I stand with women, but I might have to stand with Justin Baldoni on this one. I'm not saying that because he's very attractive. I'm just saying that I thought in the beginning that her and Ryan Reynolds just wanted control of this. I mean, and his attorney was like, these are absolutely false. It's false. Are you going to sue Blake Lively? And they're going to sue Blake Lively. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But, and in other news, listen. Oh, no. We're going to save that tomorrow. Because that's it. I have to watch Southern Charm. And then we're going to talk about something. Because, oh my God, that's another one that can get it. Here, we'll put the third one on. Let me write it. Hold up. Now that he is newly, he can get it. He wouldn't want it. There we go. Okay, there we go. The third name. You see? Craig Conover. He could get it. He don't want it. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Okay. So I am going to wrap this up because we got some snow here. And I've been living in Western Pennsylvania my entire life. And except for college when I went up to Edinburgh. And that's truly the snow belt. That was even worse in northwestern Pennsylvania. And we got snow here today. So I put an order for delivery from Walmart for tomorrow. So I got to get on that because I think I'm going to make chicken pot pie this weekend. And I got to get all my ducks in a row for what I'm going to cook and bake this weekend. There's probably not going to be a ton of baking. I will probably make a bread and maybe some soup, but definitely the chicken pot pie. So I'm going to get going. In the comments, let me know how your week was. How was the first week of 2025? And yeah, so it was a nice little chat. So listen, if nobody told you yet today, you were loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put, let's start over. Please make sure that you put, I can't even think. Okay, I'm going to make it real easy. Put all the good stuff that I normally say all together and put it out there in the world so it comes right back at you. Please take care of one another. Please also, shit is jumping off in 2025. Please be aware of your surroundings, be smart and safe. Hydrate often with water. If you are in a dangerous situation, be it weather related or otherwise, please know that Dolly and I are sending out our love and thoughts and prayers and all kinds of positive energy so you make it through it. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and everybody have a fantastic evening. Love you guys.